But yeah, anyways, let's take a look at more surgery stuff real quick. So you know how like a lot of the younger generation, or just any generation specifically overall, sometimes a little bit of the older ones too as well, they want to look young and everything like that. Apparently there's been a trend that's been happening called the eye color surgeries. So I assume, if I'm gonna have to take a guess, at least from this thumbnail anyways, people are trying to change their eye color on surgery stuff, which is, I think it's pretty fucking weird in my personal opinion. I don't know, why would you want to do that? And also on top of that, this face looks so disturbing. I'm not gonna lie, this face looks so creepy to see this, to be honest. But anyways, let's go take a look, shall we?
You ready?
I'm ready for transformation.
What's your eye color you're getting?
Steel gray.
Oh my god, dude.
Excellent. So great. I'm excited. I can see. Wow. Amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Dude, she looks weird, dude. What the fuck? What the hell? Ew, what is wrong with it? Shit, definitely Botox. This is definitely 100% Botox in the face. Ew, dude, I don't like that. Ew, this looks so unnatural.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to have a global human-wide intervention for the collective of humanity, because I need to know what is going on with some of our fellow human beings out there, to the point to where they are now willing to risk and possibly permanently damage their eyes, changing it to blue, green, gray. This lady got gray, and now, I mean, the entire comment section is basically roasting her, and justifiably so, because honey, this does not look good at all. If she ever sees this video, just
Well, even then, on top of that, the face itself just looks so odd.
no. I speak for everyone when I say this shit is not it. Somebody in the comment section posted a literal picture of Jigsaw from Saw. Holy shit. Someone else posted a literal picture of her face, a close-up shot post-op, and I gotta say, this shit actually jump scared me.
Dude, that looks scary, dude. What the hell, dude? Her cheekbones are so like they feel like they're swollen, like they have like a pair of nuts in her. She put some nuts in her cheeks and everything, and that's basically it. Dude, that looks so odd, dude. My cheeks are not even that puffy. Yeah. Mine's are nowhere near that, dude. That looks creepy, dude. I don't like that, dude. I really don't like this.
I mean, the resemblance between her and Jigsaw is kind of uncanny. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said they're just stealing people's money, bro. Somebody posted a picture of white girls, not literal white girls, but the movie White
That's
Girls
funny.
characters. Somebody said, to be honest, this is so heartbreaking. That was someone's little girl hurt by beauty standards. And someone else said, I would not promote my business with this. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a crazy ass look. Here we have a post-op interview, I believe a day later, of the same lady, basically telling the doctor her experience a day later.
Yesterday, I had my eye color changed.
And you're a physician yourself, so
I am a physician, yes.
so you know all about the inside information on medical procedures.
Yes.
That's crazy, man. She's an actual doctor herself as well. So it's not like she's ignorant to any of this. She actually
looks
knew
so
what she was
odd,
getting herself
though.
into.
I don't like
An
her
amazing
skin.
experience.
It's like, you know what's so weird? So if you take a look at this right here, right? So you see this, right? A pretty normal skin tone, but then if you look at the outer part of her mouth or so, right here specifically, like you can see like a weird faded outline or so of like almost like white. Like it looks very white-ish, like a little bit washed out, like ashy or so. Like this part of her mouth just looks so ashy compared to like everything else around her face.
The pre-exam was comprehensive, and it was the most comprehensive exam I've ever had. I was so excited to have the procedure done because I don't have to wear contacts anymore. I wore contacts for more than 10 years, and so now I feel amazing to have the eye color I want, and it was similar to what I wore when I had contact lenses.
That's crazy. And in the comment section, once again, on TikTok, brutal, somebody linked a photo of Annabelle from the movie Annabelle. I mean, this is once again uncanny. We moved on from Jigsaw to white girls, to I believe the Crypt Keeper, and
Oh
now
my
on to
God.
Annabelle. So clearly a lot of people, they don't even have to say anything. They're just linking pictures. The public has spoken. This shit is buns. Here we have another patient getting this eye color surgery.
God, I don't want anything near my eye, to be honest. Oh my god.
Oh
dude.
my god, bro. This is creepy as hell. Like, for those of you not watching right now, let me describe it. Basically, there are some kind of metal contraptions stretching her eyelids outward, and her eyeballs are just looking up into the void like an alien creature without a head, eye socket. Also, her eyeballs are basically completely
So
red. I mean,
nasty,
somebody
bro.
linked a photo, a close-up screenshot of her eyeball. This does not look healthy at all. Oh boy, oh boy.
Dude, I feel
She's
so fucking-
married. Hopefully she informed her husband of
You know what this reminds me of? You know what that literally reminds me of? Here, watch. For all the OG gamers, for all my OG, like my OG audiences, like my super old audiences who play video games for such a long time. Let me see. What was it called again? This. It reminds me of this shit. That is literally what it reminds me of. Ugh, dude, ever since I saw this scene, I was like, fuck no, dude. That's what it literally reminds me of. Ugh, dude, I don't want anything near that, dude. Ugh, dude, I did not want anything near that, to be honest.
About what she went into the doctor's office today to do. And just so you guys know, the doctor performing all these surgeries, you've probably seen him on YouTube. He's a famous YouTube doctor as well. His name is Boxer Wachler. And
Hey, Joe.
as you can see, he has tons of videos of patients he's worked with in the past. And I'm not gonna lie, most of these surgeries looked botched. And just as a reference for what naturally green, blue, hazel eyes may look like, obviously the pigment is more natural, as you can see here. Perfectly natural eyes.
Yeah.
You know, has like grains and slivers of brown, green, dark green, hints of like peach yellow. And ultimately, that is what these patients want. They want this type of eye color. But when you actually compare that to the results that they get post-op, I mean, just look at this shit. What is this? Somebody even posted another photo of like post-op results, and this shit looks horrendous. It even looks worse than contact. It actually looks like fake contact lenses implanted onto
I'd rather put on contact lenses than do that, to be honest. I'd rather put fake contact lenses.
the retina that are misaligned. This is actually horrible. And the fact that people are doing their research, seeing these videos online, because I'm sure everybody, you know, before they actually get a surgery from a doctor or a surgeon, they want to see results from other patients. The fact that they've seen these results and still moved forward with this is crazy. And by the way, just so you guys know, according to the New York Post, they say this doctor charges $6,000 per eye to change eye color forever. So $12,000 in total. As you can see, this is Dr. Brian Bochler, or whatever his name is, Mockler. And all I gotta say is, man, holy finesse. That is crazy. And this
man is
permanent,
literally
by the
robbing
way.
them.
Ready? I'm ready. Getting your olive green. Here we go. Open. Look amazing.
They're going to belong to one day after natural, normal.
Bro, whose father is this, bro? Who's pappy? Who's papi? Whose
What
padre
the
is this, man?
hell?
And obviously the TikTok comment section. Bro, I love this. Is just I literally don't even have to say anything. They're providing content. Look at this dog, man. Someone else posted a reference photo of what natural green eyes actually look like. And I mean, completely different. Just
The
completely
dog,
different.
dude.
Somebody said, who's gonna tell him, bro? Who's gonna tell him, man? This is crazy.
And how was it when you looked at your eyes for the first time in the mirror?
It's better than I expected.
How does your wife feel about your new eyes?
Same way. He says it's better than expected.
She's lying, bro. She's lying.
Your risks include light
Right.
sensitivity and scratchiness.
You talk about the procedure itself.
Procedure is comfortable. Something like a little bit weird because it's not used to, but normal.
Dude,
Everything is normal.
Everything is normal.
no.
Somebody in the comment section said, not him saying everything is normal, posting a picture of what his eyes actually look like up close and personal. No, bro, this is not normal. This is abnormal. And of course, you already know I gotta go to Instagram. The Instagram comments are always going crazy. Somebody said, normal, kiwi, red lipstick emoji, kiwi. Everything is normal, bro. The comment below
Bro, the comment sections are so funny, dude. I love the comment sections here.
that has the olive emoji followed by the lipstick emoji followed by the olive emoji. Dog, they're roasting the hell out of this guy. Somebody said, hello, do you take cancellations? Another person said, what's the benefit of doing this instead of wearing cheap contacts?
Yeah,
Facts.
just-
Another
just
person
put on-
said,
just
hell
put on
nah, pickle
contact
eyes.
lenses.
Taylor said, this is so scary. Dr. Miguel Padilla said, no se pasen de perennes. I don't even know what that means. Oh, it means don't pass up eggplants. Horrible translation, but ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta say clearly, and I'm not saying all of the patients are doing this for this specific reason, but clearly this stems from insecurity issues, obviously. All right. Certain people, you know, they may have grown up seeing particular idols or pop stars, or, you know, may have been bullied, face some type of discrimination, or are trying to follow beauty trends and standards that are, you know, changing every few years. You know, nothing lasts forever, bro. And I'm sure we've all dealt with like self-image issues. Not all of us, but for the most part, a lot of us, you know, nitpick our appearance or have in the past. And honestly, I'm not going to gaslight anybody and say, you know, you don't have to self-improve, right? If you identify an issue with your body and you want to improve that, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly normal. But we're talking about your eyes here, bro. Your eyes, which is an organ, I believe, and one of the most important parts of your body, obviously, so you can actually see. Why would you then, knowing all that, risk?
You know what? I got a hot take or so. You know how like the eyes are basically like you see the soul and everything like that? But if you put a cover over your eye, right? It's like fake cover. It feels like you're just masking your soul away from from the person that wants to look into your soul. I'm just saying, you know, that's what I'm saying.
Your vision just to artificially
eyes are supposed to
change
be
the
the window of
color
the
to
soul,
something that doesn't even
it
look
feels like you're
natural.
putting
Like I could
in-
understand
putting
if
in a
you wanted
cover on it.
something that could legitimately change your eye color and it looked completely natural. You know, something on par with this that we're seeing on our screen right now, or something on par with this, so on and so forth. But I mean, obviously that is not what these people are getting at all. I mean, this is just legit mental illness in my opinion. Here we have another guy who went viral for going to the same doctor and
honey
getting
gold
honey
eyes?
gold eyes.
Your new honey gold eyes?
Risks include light sensitivity and scratchiness.
Wow, that's awesome. How you feeling? See?
Why are you, out of all the colors to get eye color, why piss yellow gold? Why piss yellow gold? Someone explain this to me. Why would you get piss yellow gold eyes?
Yourself for the first time like this.
What are you, a cat?
Comment section said, is this permanent? With a photo of, is this Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars? Listen, I'm not too familiar with Star Wars and their characters, but this is brutal.
Oh wow. You see people, what do you think they're gonna say next? This small things.
Hey,
means a
Lucian.
lot. I love it. It's awesome, guys. I'm glad that
He's a
picked the,
Sith killer.
Eagle.
Yeah.
Oh. You can't believe that. This is awesome.
Every day you're gonna wake up and see your new eyes.
Is this permanent? It is. Oh wow.
So he actually asked, is this permanent after getting the surgery? How much of a retard do you have to be to ask?
You want to know something too as well? I've noticed that like a lot of these people who get these surgeries, have you noticed how their faces are? They have like very not good skin treatment whatsoever. Like their skin is like really kind of like a bit of a raisin or so. There's like a lot of indentations. There's a lot of like blemishes here and there, you know. I've noticed that a lot of these people in these videos have like really like very terrible skin on their faces or so.
that question after the fact.
Your husband doesn't know you've done this. What do you think he's going to say when he sees
What
you?
the fuck?
If he notices, which after 30 years he really might not, because he has not noticed some hair color changes and Botox. Honestly, he hasn't. But I think he'll be floored and then dig it. He will embrace it because he knows it'll make me happy. And again, I'm blessed that I have him, that he loves me the way I am and was, but I wanted this, so he'll be happy for me.
That's just sad, man. That is actually sad. As somebody said, is everything okay in America? I'm assuming they're not from this country, but I can assure you it is not. We are struggling in this land of the free. Somebody said the eyes be like, ooh.
Bro, dude, I love these memes. These memes are
This
great.
is that nurse from what? The Conjuring. Tatiana said, this just looks like colored contacts. Sarah said, he's gonna be creeped right out. Imagine waking up to this in the middle of the night. Immediate divorce. I can't do it for the rest of my life. Apparently this is permanent too. Hell no. I'm good.
Oh
Em
my
said, what
God.
if her eyes were his favorite thing about her? Well, according to her, he barely pays attention to her over the last few decades. So I don't know. Only God and, well, obviously her knows how he reacted when he first saw this at home.
I have a question about eye color surgery, and I mean no disrespect to these patients, no disrespect to these, a little disrespect to these doctors actually. Because why are they always picking the most unnatural, flattest contacts to put in these eyes permanently? I have never seen an eye color change surgery that has looked natural. What's up with that? Like, she's beautiful, but this is scary. It's always got that dark limbo ring around the outside. You can see it pretty prominently here. I don't know if that's just her natural eye color peeking through or if that's done on purpose, because I've seen that with a lot of these procedures, but it looks beautiful on a natural eye. But here, it just makes it look even flatter, even more like a contact. Like, look at that. It looks worse than a Halloween contact. And note how I don't even need to point out which one is the natural eye color and which one is the surgically done one. It's this one, obvious. I challenge you to find me an eye color change surgery that does not look scary.
You can't find one because a lot of them, I'm going to assume these eye colors.
I bet you it's gonna take you guys at least like 60 years or so for you guys to make like an eyedropper eye color changer, like just an eyedropper. Like you just drop a piece of like an eyedropper into your eye. You have the specific color and shit, and it'll just change your color of your eye, you know? It'll probably take like maybe like 60 years, maybe to 100 years or so, 60 to 100 years, where you can just boop, boop, just like put eye drops in your eyes, and then you can just change the color, and it still looks natural and everything. So it'll probably take a really, really long time.
Surgeries are kind of like fast fashion of surgeries. They're just, mind you, each eye is $6,000 apparently. But mind you, I think the surgery's less than 2 hours. They go in, they go out, and they have the eye color they supposedly want. But it looks horrible. It really does. There's no natural pigments or.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about like eye drops. You just buy it in the store. You pick whatever color you want for your eyes to be, and you just blip blip, and you just put them in, and that's it.
Kind of like grains or tears of different kinds of pigment you would see the natural eye color of like blue, green, hazel, or whatever. This goes for brown eyes too. Like, pay attention. If you go look in the mirror, look in your eyes, you'll see like just different kinds of pigments in your eye, even if it is subtle. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, what do you think about this? Obviously this looks horrible, and this lady right here is the scariest out of the bunch. She genuinely disturbs me, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she claims she's a physician.
Also, at the same time, look at this though. Look at this. She has some ashy ass mouth, dude. Put some lotion on that shit, bro. That shit looks ashy.
But clearly she has some kind of mental ailment that has not been disclosed to the world, because she does not look normal. I'm not gonna lie. The skin, the hair, the eyes, the eyebrows.
She's scary,
I'm going
man.
to assume she's going through some kind of mental affliction. So, God bless her. Hopefully she gets over that one day, because clearly she's not well. But anyway, guys, you already know what to do. Like, comment down below. Feel free to air your opinions down below. And also you can DM me if you have any other
Fucking surgery in general. It's just weird. These kinds of like what are these called? What are these specific things called? They're like called like, there's a specific name for them, right? Like doing like the Botox thing and like BBLs and like, face surgeries and stuff like that. Apparently like there's even a surgery or so where you can like make yourself look like quote unquote Asian or something like that. Like that one dude, I think like that one European dude who wanted to be like a Korean or so. There's that one as well, which was so weird. I don't know what other. Cosmetic surgery. There you go. That's, you know. Like there are some good cosmetic surgery. Like there's actually some good ones, okay? Like there are some good ones, but like there's a lot of them that are not really that great. Especially at least the one that's like really really well known or so is where they turned Kim K's mom like 30 years younger. I think that one's pretty good, but it's so fucking expensive for no goddamn reason, to be honest. But who knows? Like I said, right? I think the pricing is like outrageously crazy when it comes to these cosmetic surgeries, but well, I probably would never get me a cosmetic surgery. No, just because like, why would I want to change? Why would I want to change anything about myself? I think the only thing that I would want to get rid of or so is apparently I have a I forgot what to call it. So I got a red mole or so on my face, and that's like the only thing I want to get rid of because it kind of like, you know, kind of bothers me a little bit. So, but that's it. That's like literally the only thing. But you can get rid of it by yourself, you know, with putting like a little like you can do like two things. You can do like a little laser thing around to burn it off or so, or use a little freezing cryo thing or so for it can so you can like be able to take it off, and that's it, you know. Unless there's something terrible, disfigurement, I wouldn't even consider any cosmetic surgery. Yeah, you know, that's fine. That's like the only thing I would do for quote unquote cosmetic surgery is like I have like a little red mole or so. Because my family has that. That's about it. Like my family has like this little thing. Let me see if I show you. Yeah, this thing. I have this thing. It's like on my face or so, and I kind of want to get rid of it, and that's like kind of like basically it. So, but overall, that's kind of like it though. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. But it's relatively to get rid of it anyway, so you can get rid of it with using cryo thing, or using a little laser thing or so, like a little laser thing to basically cut it out over here. But the problem is like where it's located at is a little bit in a sensitive area. That's why I got to be careful with that if I want to do that. So, but yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video, and peace.